What is up, everybody? What is up, YouTube? I know it's been a hot minute, but I kind of just been busy with life and everything else. But welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am at World's Gym in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and I will be doing my push 2 session. Today we got like 2 chest movements. We got a couple tricep exercises. We got calves and we got abs today. So it is my first video after a while. I've been gone for a hot minute, but I actually been focused more on like wildlife photography. I have another YouTube channel for that, but just working deep into the off season. Actually just started prep not too long ago. I'm 9 weeks out right now. So that's kind of just what's been going on since I haven't posted. But like I said, today's a push session, chest day for y'all. Hope y'all enjoy the video. I'll talk a little bit through my exercises, explain what we're trying to target, explain the goal of the exercise and the movement. But yes, welcome back. I plan on putting out more content for you guys. And then keep you guys updated on my prep, but I will talk about that a little bit more towards the end of the video. But enjoy a very good, a very needed push session.
All right, so first exercise is going to be a incline dumbbell press, low incline dumbbell press. This is actually like a kind of a deload week for us. So we have like one set of like all of our movements. So today, like I said, right now we're about to do an incline press. It's a low incline. And what I really want to concentrate on is a good full stretch, bringing the dumbbells down. And then on the content goal, bringing the weight up, I really want to focus on squeezing those biceps into the sides of my chest. I'm going to flare my elbows out just a little bit, just so I can focus more on like higher up on the chest. If I tuck my elbows, I'll kind of go down it. So flare my elbows out to keep me up on the higher portion of my chest. And that's what I really want to focus on, because like my upper chest is like a weak spot for me. So we got one set of this. We're staying far away from muscle failure. So we might be looking at like single digits at 75 pounds. So as you can see, pretty far away from muscle failure. Still a little fatigued though, but we have the elbows flared out. Because when I'm up, like I said, I want to kind of make that linear portion of the dumbbells across the upper part of my chest. I don't want to do it too low and tuck and then focus on, I guess, the middle and the lower part of the chest. It just helps me focus on the upper chest a little bit more. But that's it for this movement. We're going to wipe off our equipment because we're a good gym bro. And then we're going to move on to, we do have a horizontal press that we're going to move on to next. Okay, so now we got our horizontal press here. I already set the seat up, already set the weight up. We got 365 right here. Last week I did this for 9, but since we're only doing like nowhere near muscle failure, I might get a good 3, maybe 4. But like I said, since it's deload week, we're trying to stay away from muscle failure, but we still want to get in and do our top set weight, or the weight that we usually do for our top set. So usually for this, we'll do 4 sets of this, decreasing the weight every time. But like I said, since it's deload, we're going to keep it at our top set for our top weight for 1 set. So big thing here, just like we focus on the dumbbell, we really want to concentrate on the eccentric or the stretch. We want to open that chest up as much as we can. I've set the seat so that's a little low, because I want to make sure that when I'm pushing, I'm getting a lot of that contraction towards the top of my chest. But obviously the overall chest is element. That was one of the things that we need to improve on in our last off season. And then pretty much the training that I'm doing today, I've been doing this training for the past, I don't know, year. Not much has changed. So kind of boring, but effective nonetheless. And at the end of the video, obviously I'll post for you guys and you'll be able to see how much improvement we made to the chest. But horizontal press, 1 set, top weight at 365, and we're probably gonna get about 4 reps, kind of just staying away from muscle failure. 5 instead of 4. I think with us not doing so much volume before this, gives us a little bit more energy for this actual exercise. So I anticipated doing about 3 or 4 reps, ended up doing 5. Once I hit 5, I was like, yeah, I could probably do 5 more, but like I said, deload, so we're staying away from the failure. I think this is actually our last pushing movement for the day, since we do have 2 push sessions a week. Our first push session is like really focused on compound movements. But today I think this should be our last one, and then we're going to move to an overhead tricep extension. All right, so first tricep movement, first tricep movement we got is going to be an overhead tricep extension. For this one, we really just want to focus on kind of just the same thing with all of our movements, right? We want to ensure we optimize the full stretch of the muscle. For us, that'll be like the weight going down, and then fully get a strong concentric or flexing or contracting the muscle here. I usually do it with a rope. Sometimes they have those hand straps you can put your hand through the loop and then use it like that. But I like using a rope instead. Again, for movements like this, like you don't want to do a lot of bouncing. You want to stay strict, keep your body in a fixed position, really strict at the core, really strict at the lower half. And you don't want to bounce into the movement. Still a deload week, right? So we're not going to complete muscle failure. Last week I did this for about 15. So we're probably not cutting it short, probably at like 8 or 9. So we did it for about 10. Load was 50 pounds. And if you don't track your workout or your numbers, I highly advise you do. Especially over extended periods of time, you'll be able to understand how your numbers are going at, right? So let's just say for 2-3 weeks you do a bench press at 135. Week 1 you do 8, week 2 you do 9, week 3 you do 10. Now you have a track, or you have numbers statistically showing you like, yeah, I increased weight or I increased rep range over an extended period of time. And then you can manipulate it, increase weight, things like that. But once we're done with those, we have a set of cable body tricep extensions. Pretty much we're going to set this up. I feel like I want to leave it. Usually I go over to do a different machine, but yeah, I'll do that one. Yeah. So we're going to have a cross the body cable tricep extensions. All right, so now we got, like I said, cross the body tricep extensions, right? We want to set this up so that in the starting position, my tricep is being stretched. I don't want to extend all the way over here and then come out like this, because then you're going to start hitting the real gut. So here, this is just literally just the bend of the elbow, right? So I'm going to set it up to the point where my elbow is bent and I'm getting a full stretch of the tricep. I'm going to lean into it just a little bit, and then I'm going to extend, not down, but away from me. I'm thinking about pushing the weight away from me, not down. A lot of times when we start focusing on pushing the weight down, you start training things that you shouldn't be training, right? So we really want to focus on the tricep, so we want to think about going away from this. Same thing if we were doing like a shoulder raise or lateral raise, same thing. We want to act like we're going away from me and not necessarily down. Tricep push down is a different story, but for this one, we want to act like we're going away from us, and we really want to engage bending that elbow to get a full contraction of the tricep. So total that we got 12. Just like the other movement, once I hit 12, I kind of felt like I was hitting the point to where I was going to start developing and getting into muscle failure. So these ones are actually pretty good. We started doing these I want to say about 3 weeks ago, we started doing this. At first, we were doing just normal tricep press downs, but we ended up switching it just a little bit because I was getting kind of tired of that movement. But that's it for this one. Still deload. Every exercise is a deload exercise, so we wanted to stay away from muscle failure. You're only doing one set. I think now that might be the last tricep movement, and then now we're moving on to dips. So we'll do weighted dips, and then we have leg raises. And then that's it for our workout today. But I'm going to pose before I actually do abs, just because the chest pump that I do have, the little chest pump that I do have, I want to maintain it for when we pose. So I'm going to go set up for dips, and then we'll talk through that one. All right, so we got one set of dips here, weighted dips, well, body weight dips. We aren't doing like any plates or anything like that. It's just body weight movement. A couple weeks ago, we were doing push-ups. Now we're doing dips. I think last week I got these for, I got like 14 of them last week. But that was after like compound movements and a full workout. With it being a deload week, not going close to muscle failure, I might be able to do like 10 to 12 just because I don't feel that fatigued. But yeah, I love dips. One, it gives you the opportunity to really get a really good stretch and put a lot of stretch and tension on your chest. And two, it kind of just helps you understand the basics of developing your chest, right? I think dips and pull-ups were the first things that I learned how to like master the technique of before I even moved to like dumbbell movements or like barbell rolls or dumbbell presses. So if you aren't doing like a bodyweight movement, push-ups, dips, pull-ups, definitely consider adding something like that into your workout. It's just a different way to tear the muscle up. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and knock these out, and then we're gonna go pose for a little bit. So we'll stop at 9 for those. I was getting tired already. But yeah, as you can see, I'm really focusing on like a deep stretch on this movement. I don't want to bounce. I don't want to like spring myself up, like kicking with my feet or anything like that. I really just want to focus on controlling the movement of my body and putting all that tension on my chest. Even though it's a deload week and I haven't done a lot, I actually feel a pretty good chest pump, like decent chest pump. Which is always a good thing. We always trying to chase the pump, right? So yeah, let's go pose. All right, let's talk posing just a little bit for this one. A lot of people have problems with posing. So you need to practice your posing, right? So you probably won't. I'm gonna just talk it through a little bit, right? So a lot of things that I see, especially amateurs not being able to do, is like showcase their physique. So you'll see here in a little bit, but I'm gonna kind of walk you through it just a little bit. So when you're posing, you want to set up to a point to where your side here is facing the judges, and then you're just gonna rotate the top portion of your body towards them, right? So here, when I set up, I like to kind of hide my obliques behind my arm right here, so I can exhale. Foot is turned, or at least put out, fairly far. That helps me get my X-frame at the bottom, and then I'm gonna kind of crunch into my obliques a little bit just to show them. Then I kind of open up a little bit. This helps me flatten my lats out a little bit. Exhale, get all that out. And then I'm just dropping my arms. Same thing at the back. Create an X-frame so you spread your legs a little bit wide. I like to engage my lats from the back. Chest up real high, pointing towards the sky. Chest up to the sky. And then you just swing your arms out to really focus on, building those lats, contracting those lats, and then showing them a big back. But all right, I'm going to go ahead and go through some posing now. This does conclude my video. As you can see, I'm rocking Iron Will. If you do like the shirt, make sure you check them out. Follow them on Instagram. No discount code, unfortunately, but they still be looking out for your boy. So make sure y'all check out Iron Will. Supplements, Madhouse Supplements, and do follow me on Instagram, Maja_. This seemed a little rushed. I haven't done a YouTube video in a long time, and I'm getting a lot of people like staring at me. So I'm still feeling a little awkward after a hot minute, but hope you guys do enjoy the video. Deload week, push session 2 went down. My next video will probably be a full push workout, probably push 1, so you guys can see how we really go ham and how we really get the job done. But make sure you guys tune into my next YouTube video, and I appreciate y'all. Catch y'all in the next one.